First off, give all the glory to God. Um, I just, I don't know, I just spoke it into existence the last couple of years. I've always spoke everything that's happened in my career into existence, so it's definitely not a surprise for me, but I'm super thankful as always, appreciative of the opportunity. Obviously, the Suns gave me opportunity when nobody else would. Um, Also, super thankful for the Salt Lake City Stars for giving me a chance to, show what I can still do at a high level. And I'm super thankful for them for sure.
Obviously, we know that you can play at a high level. Just haven't got the opportunity to do that so far here. How are you viewing that aspect?
I'm just staying ready. I know when my name's called, I'm gonna make an impact on the court. I'm gonna just do whatever I can to get on the court. But if my name's not called, I'm gonna still be able to do what I've been doing. That's bring positive energy, be a voice in the locker room, a positive voice, and to just continue to work each and every day. Because I know there's younger guys on this team as well that look up to me and watch the work that I put in each and every day. And like I said, whether I play or not, just making an impact, whether it be for the younger guys, whether it be another voice for the vets that's already on the team that's playing. I'm just here to do that each and every day. And then obviously when my name is called, I'm gonna do my thing.
The only thing I had, I know I said one thing. The only other thing I had was you talked about wanting to play a few more years.
Yeah.
This year, how much do you sense this can help in that?
This is a stepping stone in that direction. Like I want to play 2 to 3 more years, knowing that I can still play at a high level, knowing that I can still impact the locker room. Um, that's a positive, being able to be signed for the rest of the year to hopefully build some momentum going into next year for myself and into free agency. I like it here a lot. It's a familiar place to be. These guys welcome me with open arms. They respect, the journey that I've been on. So I'm just super thankful to be with a great group of guys, not just teammates, but the coaching staff as well.
Speaking of those guys, a lot of them have been talking about the type of teammate that you are,
Yeah.
open locker room guy. How's it been getting to know guys that you've competed against, maybe known from afar?
It's been super cool. Like, a guy like Book, a guy like KD that I've competed with, I've known obviously, because they've been my peers. But to be in a locker room with them every day, to be able to give them insight of what I see coming from the bench, and to be able to just be a helping hand anytime I can, I think that's big, not just for myself but for this team. So, I'm just doing that each and every day and just building and being more comfortable with the group, knowing that when and if my name is called, I'm going to be able to make an impact on the court as well.
Your story of coming back to the NBA, you've obviously gotten a lot of support. What's
Yeah.
the fan reception been like since you've arrived back in?
It's been all love. Like everywhere I go, though, it's kind of like everybody shows their support and love, and I think that's very important. That means a lot to me because it shows that the work that I'm putting in is showing to others. My journey is inspiring to others as well. So I just keep going for that reason to know that I'm helping somebody else out there that's going through a tough spot. And I think that puts a smile on my face as well.
Actually, just observing the team, what do you feel like are some of the biggest strengths and some of the things that can make this work?
I think our weakness is just communication. I think we need to communicate on both ends of the floor a little better. I think that eliminates a lot of the problems that we have on both ends when we do have problems at times. But the strength is just, being with a great group of guys that are very unselfish. Like, nobody has an ego on this team. Nobody has pride that you think guys will have, especially at the level that, guys are at. Everybody's kind of even keeled. I think I kind of bring the personality out of everybody a little bit, and, that's my job.
Do you feel like the game that you've been here, that you've proven that you are just trying to compete for minutes?
I mean, I am who I am. The world knows that. The world knows what I bring. I know the coaching staff knows what I bring. It's just a situation where you just got to stay ready. I'm super positive each and every day. Each and every day I feel like I'm going to get in the game. But you know, whether I do or not, it's bigger than that. But I know if my name is called, I'm gonna be able to make a really positive impact on the court and make things easier for each and everybody that's out there that I'm with.
Talking about some of the young guys on the team with a lot of postseason success you've had in the past. What's something you're trying to instill in these young guys so that you guys are playing it?
Just to stay ready. You know, just to stay as positive as you can, control the things that you can control. I think that's half the battle. When you try to worry about the things you can't control, I think that interferes with what's the ultimate goal, and that's winning the championship. So just doing your part each and every day. My job is just to show guys the work each and every day, whether you play or not, to show the impact you can have whether you play or not. And then, you know, when your opportunities call, you just take advantage of it. And I think that's ultimately what you have to do to be a pro. And, you know, I'm able, what I tell guys, I've been in every situation possible. Like whether you don't play, DMPs, being a six-man, being a real good role player, and also being a franchise guy. Like I've been able to be in every one of those slots. So my experience is being able to showcase, you know, what it takes to take it to that level, but what it takes to, you know, star in your role, whether you're playing or not.
I see Brad was talking when we first signed about how you were going to kind of help him transition into more of a point guard.
Yeah.
How was that, Ben? What did you see from him?
It's been, you know, it's a learning experience for all three of those guys that, you know, have to have the ball handling duties and the point guard duties. But what I tell Brad is, like, be you. Like, be aggressive. I think if you're aggressive to score, that opens up your passing lanes for each and everybody else. You know, a lot of times he's kind of second-guessing himself because, you know, he wants to get guys involved and, you know, not seem so selfish. But I think the Brad we seen last game, like, we need a little bit more of that. Not saying 30 points every night, but just getting in the paint, making plays, being super aggressive, looking to score, most importantly, because I think when you have that aggression, it opens up passing lanes and it opens up, you know, areas for other people. And I think he's doing a great job of picking and choosing spots. I would like to see him be a little more aggressive, to be a little bit more selfish, to get himself going, especially early in games. But he's doing a hell of a job and doing what he can to help his team.
One of the things that he said the other night was like, the guys on the bench were gassing him up.
Yeah.
You one of those guys?
Oh, for sure. I'm telling him. You know, we need the Wizards build. You know, I'm reminding him that he is that each and every day. You know, he has to play a role in this team and he has to take a back seat more times than not. But just reminding him, like, you're one of the best basketball players in the world. Like, so carry that each and every game that you go into and know that we need that from you. And I think, you know, he pointed to the bench a couple of times after he scored. So, like, he sees that we're on him in a positive way to just be that aggressive, Brad, and know that scoring is what you do, so don't forget that.
You mentioned earlier, you said, like, all love every team that you go to. A lot of people who do bounce around to your team don't necessarily get that same appreciation. So what is it about you feel like that elicits that response within your
I don't know. I mean, I think that, you know, me being short, I think that helps. You know, I'm normal people's height, but I think they just see the grind. They see the love that I have for the game, and I think that rubs off on people. Like, that rubs off in a positive way on people that, you know, no matter what I'm going through, I try to have a smile on my face. I try to put things in perspective. It's a blessing to be back in this position, and I don't take it for granted at all. And, you know, I'm going to take it and run with it and try to make this last as long as I possibly can, you know. So I think the people see that, though, each and every day, and I think they respect and they show their support for that, no matter what arena I'm in.
What steps do you feel like Book has to take to become the full potential player he can be?
Shit, he's going in the right direction. You know, he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's a superstar that's very humble, that has no pride. You know, I keep saying that, but it's hard to find superstars that have no ego, and it's really about team first. When, you know, it could be about him, but he's a guy that's really about the team and what's best for the team. And out of the three guys, he's definitely the most vocal, and that says a lot to where probably he's come from, you know, from being a guy that probably hasn't talked a lot in his career. So, you know, it doesn't go unnoticed, the things that he does.